Hey guys, it's your boy Klein here, and things have been a little grim lately. There's a certain crisis going around, and you've probably heard all about it. And I'm here to cheer your spirits with an anime review. Please don't leave. Let's get into it. 怖いこんにちはこんにちはこんにちはこんにちは怖いこんにちは Here's a disclaimer. The video contains spoiler. The video is of entertainment purposes only. Sousei No Onmyouji Twin Star Exorcists belongs to Viz Media, Animax Asia and Yoshikai Sukeno. Please support the official release. Hey guys, it's Klein. Usually when I talk about anime, I explain the story and character and relationships, but this video is a little different. Today, I will be talking about Sousei no Onmyouji, otherwise known as Twin Star Exorcists. I am usually very skeptical about animes like this. I keep putting them off, I pretty much leave them, get them out of my life. But there was something very different about this anime. I finally tried it out. And let me tell you a little bit about it. It is based in a Japan where exorcists are constantly battling impurities or kigare. If you want to hear the whole story, well, look it up. I sorry. Although the animation done on this anime is pretty good, the most fascinating thing is the character versus character fights. The animation is constant and the fights are very smooth, fast paced, the actions speak more than the words. Usually, the anime fights are based on one upping each other, and the main character or characters is usually either too OP or too weak at the very start of the anime, so that there's a character build up. But in Sousei no Onmyouji, both characters are, I want to say, optimum in their levels of power. They're not too strong, like OP, and they're not too weak either. So you're not. Now, this is very hard to achieve, I'm gonna say, but it's the creator has done a very good job in giving it a level of moderation which is actually very hard to achieve in most animes. Take Rokuro for example. He is although very powerful, but he is an OP. He's able to kill off many Kagare with one shot. But it's not as if he's pretty much beating everybody, and he only gets a challenge when he gets into a very powerful gets to fight a very powerful character. Yes, he is special, but he isn't showed in a way that he is so powerful that he can beat the most professionals and uh, other people like that. So, and again, you have Benio, who again is powerful but not OP. Yuto actually explains it to us very nicely by calling her trash. I'm not even kidding, I'm quoting, he calls her trash. Both characters are constantly trying to make themselves better and stronger, as shown by the journey to overpower Ijika Yuto. I think I pronounced that right, please. The 12 Guardians or the various Basara. You can see this when they are fighting, they're not always the best. They lose many fights, actually. Spoiler alert, I guess. Um, but the thing is, you can connect with them, they're not overpowered. So they don't really beat anyone so easily, it becomes anticlimactic. This kind of anime has been adopted in many animes recently. You have a really powerful guy and he becomes even more powerful. Here it's just kind of powerful becoming the best they can be. Again, very hard to achieve, but Yoshikai Sukeno has done it very well. So Yoshikai Sukeno's genius is displayed with the concept that Rokuro or Benio alone cannot achieve the goal of being the strongest exorcist. It's kind of cheesy, but they have to join forces to be strong as possible. The thing is, most animes don't really do this sort of concept, or they don't adopt it very well. You still have one guy holding down the fort while the others contribute in a small way. Here, it's not like that at all. Benio and Rokuro alone, even together, with their as their allied, even they cannot overcome many, well, I'm gonna say enemies, but they they are dependent. The characters in this anime are very codependent, and not too dependent as in they lose when the other guy is not there, he has to come save them, but it's in a good codependent kind of way. It's very hard to explain. It's like, I can hold off a fight on my own, but I always find it better to use the help of someone else. Yoshihiro Sukeno's genius is displayed with the concept, again, as Rokuro or Benyo cannot alone achieve the goal of being the strongest exorcist. They have to join forces to be as strong as possible. The concept of unity, although prevalent in anime, isn't the way it's not showed or used in a way that Yoshihiro Sukeno has. He has woven the concept of unity into many of the characters' main strength. The character development in the show also is very hard to achieve in normal animes. Their relationship grows gradually. It's not too fast, but it's not too slow either. Usually, in most animes, it either stretches into too many episodes with character development, or it's very quick, as in, you're not satisfied with the way it has developed. But in Sousei No Onmyouji, they have created a, I would say, new level. Again, I'm not saying that animes don't have this. I'm just saying that many that do, it's a very delicate thing. I know many other animes that have done this, and many may disagree with me, but this is something I have noticed. The show also managed to grab my interest at the peak of my liking. Instead of stretching to different seasons or getting the story too fast, giving my interest time to die down, the show took intricate care of its continuity, and instead of putting in many different arcs, it had a continuous storyline with small parts coming together like pieces of a puzzle, giving the viewer all those nail biting moments. So the thing is, this of course, when it ended, I was pretty sad. I didn't want a second season. But the thing is, even if they don't get a second season, although I would love if they do, even if they don't give us I'm not gonna say second season, actually I'm gonna say a second arc, I'm gonna be satisfied the way it has ended. It's something that doesn't leave the viewer dissatisfied or wanting more. It gives them a sense of closure. Let me get to that point. The ending, Sukeno has beautifully ended the show. In fact, I found it to be so good, I am at a actual loss of words. The fact that the creators took their time with the characters and ended the show with a very satisfying ending with no loose threads, but leaving the viewer with the imagination of what the future could be and will be, but not making it too cliche. Most animes they leave, they grow up, they get kids and stuff, but Susan Omyoji has given a sense of hope for the future. you know it's not, again, it's not like more like most animes. Again, I'm not saying there may be many animes who have done this, but this is the one anime which I think, in my personal experience of watching anime, I believe that they have done this in a very very beautiful, delicate, and a very satisfying, closure inducing ending. So I realized while writing the script that this anime deserves a whole video on its own. And so let me know in the comments if you would like to see a separate video on this anime or you want me to do something else. Jana.
All the other king, Gita Pampana Kitu veteran, throw my gong. All the other king, Gita Pampana Kitu veteran, faster than my wallet. All the other king, Gita Pampana Kitu veteran.